Good afternoon, everyone. My speech today is on home life and the bacteria that we live within today's world. Today I'm going to talk to you about the hidden factors structuring the bacterial diversity found within and in between your homes. Wait, I want to talk to you about the people that live no, people that do not know what cleanliness is all about. Yes, that's it. There are times I hear my grandmother say I live like a Viking. Well, now I know exactly what she meant after doing the research and science about bacteria and all the microorganisms that we come in contact with every day. Today I will show you the 9 places in the home that harbor the dirtiest bacteria that can be found within the home, especially the 9 most prominent places. In journaldui.org, they presented the results from the first 40 households that volunteers and researchers were recruited to participate and study in North Carolina. 1, they were required to have consent forms filled out, as well as explaining the sampling of their home and home micro sampling kit. Each home sampling kit contained 9 dual-tip sterile culture swabs. 3, researchers were instructed to sample the 9 standardized locations within the home: kitchen cutting board, shelf, inside a refrigerator, toilet seat, pillowcase, exterior handle of the main door in the house, television screen, the upper door trim of the outside surface, and the interior surface. These are areas within a home more easily contaminated. I went backwards. Thorough locations were selected because they are readily identified. They exist in nearly all homes, and we expected them to harbor certain community due to differences in using patterns and the likely inputs of the bacteria of the surface. The door trims were selected as sampling location because they are unlikely to be cleaned frequently, and they should serve as passive collectors of indoor aerosols with little to no direct contact from the home occupants. To be estimated through it all, not distinguishing between living and recently dead microbes. It also shows the data analysts in order to identify the relative importance of different potential sources, environments to the bacterial community found on the sample surfaces. They used this surface tracking approach in which samples from various potential sources are formally composed to those in different study habitats. We should also recognize that there may be other potential sources of bacteria in the home environment that were not considered. The sources chosen are the more likely important sources of bacteria found inside and outside your homes. In conjunction to the testing that was done, what were the various in the community findings? Of the PowerPoint source tracking analysts showing relative proportion of bacteria at each sampling site associated with given sources. Various represent median percentage. Warm colors indicate greater influence of particular sources across the site, as many as the taxa at a given site could not be attributed to individual sources, and some of the sources show changes in the relative importance of individual source across sites, not comparisons across sources within sites. According to the journal Applied Microbes of the Variation in Community Structure Across Locations Within Homes, out of the 40 home testing, the bacterial of the microorganisms found in the home were unbelievable. When combining all 9 samples from within the home, cites the compared diversity levels across the 9 sampling locations, and it was found that alpha diversity, the number of pholotype per sample, were consistently higher on the sampling. This shows the presence of dogs in home influence relative abundances of bacterial taxa. This one. Oh, Next. Without pets of the pillowcases and TV screens, and between a dog fur and human skin, the same taxa are more adaptant in homes with dogs and dog relatives to the humans. In conclusion, I have to say there are plenty of knowledge out there for everyone. The importance in their health and bacterial and microorganisms can affect your health. Cleanliness and hygiene is important to all of us. Keep it clean. Germs in the cat hole. Name of the bacteria varies of the microorganisms and everywhere in your home, in the office, even in our car. Luckily, about 99% of them cannot harm us, but the other 1% can be annoying and uncomfortable. Luckily, most of these pathogens are either viral, bacterial, and can use everything from common cold to potentially life-threatening infections. I say keep it clean, use disinfectants, sanitize, bleach, and whatever good cleaning products to help protect yourself. Last PowerPoint is cited information from the speech. Thank you.